Welcome back. We've got that loop issue, if you can hear us again. To the studio here at the Men's Roller Derby World Cup in Barcelona. You've just watched an amazing game. Argentina-Wales, the score just on top of my head at the moment. Absolutely brilliant game. Hard fought by Wales. I was saying when we saw the two teams go to head-to-head on the last group game on Friday, it kind of worked out that for every point that every point that Wales picked up, Argentina got 3.5.
Yep.
So actually that gap's closed because we've sort of seen a 1-3. Highlights from the game as well. We'll roll some of those through as well while we're in the studio. What's your take on what we've just seen?
I think it's pretty much what I was expecting. Argentina are well established now in that top 8 group. Mexico are the ones that sort of come through a bit, but you expect Argentina to be there pretty much every time. Wales, I honestly thought from where they were 2 years ago, some of the skaters that have retired or stepped down, I was surprised to see them in the top 8. I think they benefited by the format and the fact that they had 2 brand new teams in their group. But they came out, they played against USA, they played against Canada, and they played against Argentina and gave it everything they had every time. So absolutely hats off to the Cymru boys.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, very valid points about the format and sort of how things have played out for them. But again, they've played some incredibly tough games. There's been extenuating circumstances as well that have affected the team. And I think they've put up a pretty good performance. Ultimately, I think it's the penalties that have done them in this time round. Although towards the sort of in the final quarter of that last game, Argentina-Wales, both teams showing a lot of penalties going up on the board, a couple of foul outs I saw as well. But I do appreciate that it's been a very long weekend of roller derby.
That's one way to put it, yes.
So that means that Wales finish 8th, Argentina in 7th. Of course, looking back at the last 2 Men's World Cups as well, Wales in 2014 from 6th, 2016 7th, and then 2018 8th. But we've seen the tournament grow. We've seen more countries be introduced. We've seen teams grow as well, so that will be some of the factors that played a part in their standings. Argentina 8, 6, and then finishing 7th this year. So comfortably sort of between their last 2 standings. And I think the game that we've seen truly reflected that. So coming up very shortly, and actually I've got a bit of an update on the Belgium-Spain game. 200. When I last checked a few minutes ago, 202 to Belgium, 122 for Spain.
I actually went and watched a little bit of that earlier, just towards the end of the first half. When I walked into the M14 track, Spain were winning 73-70.
Wow.
And then just gave, I think, 3 straight jammer penalties away.
Ooh.
And saw the likes of Silverline and Safet for Belgium just take it away and run that lead up. And it looks like, from what we can see, they continue to build on that.
Yeah.
Of course, and that game is for the 11th and 12th spot in the rankings this year. You can see the rest of the lineup in front of you. So coming up next on the Roller Derby City track, you're going to see Canada take on Mexico. Mexico, a very strong side.
Very physical side.
Yeah.
Some massive hits being laid, and something that I really enjoyed seeing from them, from the games that I saw at the beginning of the weekend, some really impressive footwork as well, some serious agility, blockers and jammers alike.
Carla Fu especially.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see with Mexico, with that physical style, how much is that taken out of them? How much have they got left in the tank?
Yeah.
But it's the other game that's on the M14 track. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I think that's high on the agenda. The battle of the reverse colours. Scotland taking on Finland. I think there's going to be a run for money on both sides. As they fight for the 9th and 10th place just after 5 o'clock today.
What time is it now? No, it's just after 3 o'clock. 3:15.
It's 3:15 game.
3:15 game even. I am getting far ahead of myself. I'm obviously excited as we go into the 2 final games of the day on the roller derby city track. 5 o'clock local time, France versus Australia, and then at 7, the game that will see a close to the 3rd Men's Roller Derby World Cup here in Barcelona when USA take on England. Keep your tweets and your Instagram posts coming in. Hashtag MRDWC 2018. I'm Brom, joined by King Crazy and Snuggins, and we'll be back with you a bit later on.